he is. That's a good fish. Vertical jigging docks, guys. Excellent place to find crappie. Downsize that jig. I think it'll probably give you just a little bit more success. 4 of them in 25 minutes. Now you can't beat that. What's happening, jig heads? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be sharing some tips on how you can catch more fall crappie. Stick around for the action. I'm going to tie us up a little double jig rig to start the morning. We are out here early hunting down some crappie today. I planned on fishing a different set of docks, but unfortunately the lake I fish, they pull certain docks just before winter, before the lake freezes up. And the docks that I was fishing a few days ago, well, they're no longer in the water. We still might end up back over that way, because I have a feeling I can probably knock them dead under a float in the same area the dock was sitting in. But I wanted to share some vertical jig and dock tips with you guys. So here we are this morning. If you pay attention to my Facebook page, you guys saw a couple days ago, well, it might have even been a week or so now, I was just knocking them dead on this little hand tie jig from Rocky Mountain Custom Jigs. Like I said, we've got it on a double jig rig. We're gonna get down here, vertical jig some crappie this morning. So obviously I know this dock structure pretty well, guys. So I'm using the ACC Crappie Stick 7'6" split grip. And in knowing this dock pretty good, I know that I want this jig just about reel length from tip of the rod down to the reel. And that's about perfect depth to swing this out and just let these jigs swim back to me. Twitch that rod tip a little bit as that jig swims along the edge. There's one. There we go, guys. Didn't take too long to find us one. Fish chomped that jig. He ain't no giant, but I'm pretty sure we got ourselves a keeper here, guys. Check that fish out. Nice one to start the morning. We'll bump him. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We're gonna catch ourselves some crappie today. There he is. That's a better fish, guys. Oh, as he popped off that jig. Yeah, that's a better fish. No giant, but definitely a nice little keeper fish, guys. We'll get him bumped. We'll get back in there, catch another one. Now, one thing I will note, guys, the reason why I like this little bitty hair jig, I'm going to show it to you one more time. The reason why I like these little bitty micro hair jigs, this dock structure here gets so much pressure, man. The fish get used to seeing 1.5 to 2-inch baits, minnows. There's dead minnows all over this dock. So they get used to seeing the same size baits come in front of their face. In high pressure situations like that, I like throwing a little micro jig. It's a little bit smaller presentation, encourages a bite a little bit more in these high pressure instances such as this. So if you guys are fishing in an area you know is high pressure, downsize that jig. I think it'll probably give you just a little bit more success. There we go. That one barely laid up on it, guys. He didn't even thump it. That fish literally just picked that jig up and started swimming away from the dock. There's another solid tip for y'all. High vis line. High vis line's key for that. I saw that line just swinging away from the dock, never felt a thump, but that fish was right there on it. Well, that's a quick 2 fish, guys. We've probably been only filming about maybe 10 minutes at the most. I've been doing more talking than fishing. There he is. That's a good fish. Vertical jig and docks, guys. Excellent place to find crappie. Sometimes you just got to beat the pressure, change up presentations. You can definitely keep getting on nice fish. This one right here, he might make the cut. We'll get him on the bumper and check. Depth is good. There he is. That's a real nice fish. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. See there? That fish loved that jig, man. Chomped it. All right, we got him unbuttoned. Let you guys take a look at him. Nice little dock crappie. We'll get him bumped and in the bucket, get back in there, catch us another one. Oh yeah, that's another decent one. We're on them this morning, y'all. That's another little tip. Get down here first light of day before anybody else gets up and has their coffee. I was driving in here to these docks before the sun even came up this morning, and I'm the first one out, so I get first dibs on the fish. Yep. He makes the cut, y'all. That's number 4 in what? 4 of them in 25 minutes. Now you can't beat that. Yeah, there's a little guy. One thing I don't have high hopes for is a limit. Not from this dock. Like I said, guys, this place gets so much pressure. I mean, every time I drive by this dock, everybody's stacked out here fishing it. That's why I came out this morning with the intentions of fishing a different dock until the good folks at Lake Patrol pulled the ones I wanted to fish from today. So here we are. High pressure dock, micro jigs, and we're still putting a hurting on them. We'll hold out hope for a limit. It's going to be hard pressed to do it. I bet you we leave with 6. There's a good one. There we go. Went a little bit deeper, guys. Came over to that little pylon in the corner. That's probably big fish of the day right there. Get him unbuttoned, let y'all take a look at him. There he is, guys. Solid little dock crappie. Number 5 on the morning. I'm not too optimistic we're probably going to pull too many more from this set of docks. Like I said earlier, this area gets a lot of pressure, so pulling keepers is tough. We picked out 5 today. I'm happy with that. Hope you guys enjoyed the tips I shared and the fishing action. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And remember, folks, you can't catch them sitting on the couch. I'll see y'all on the next one.